Chosen one, this Sunday will not be an ordinary day. It's not just another box on the calendar. Something is shifting in the invisible, quietly, powerfully, and with great precision. You may have been feeling it already. The world around you may still appear the same, but inside the fabric of time, the stage is being set. This Sunday is different. The signs may come subtly. A strange sense of peace, a random encounter, a dream that lingers when you wake up. The universe is scripting something rare, and you, chosen one, are walking right into it, like the main character unaware that the camera has started rolling. You've made it through countless moments that others would have collapsed under. You kept going. You kept believing. And now, something has heard you. This Sunday, the spotlight is quietly moving to you. Before we dive deeper, I ask you, watch this video until the end. Let the story unfold fully, and write it down in the comments with the number 777. Pour into that wish your love, your intention, your sincerity. The energy you release into the universe is real. When many chosen ones wish in unity, the frequencies intertwine and magnify. Something beautiful begins to stir in the unseen. Wishes born from pure hearts don't vanish. They travel, they echo, and they eventually return. So make yours count. And if you don't yet know your wish, stay with this story. By the end, you might understand what your soul truly wants to ask. Now, chosen one, like this video, subscribe if you haven't subscribed to the channel, and let's begin. You've had days that felt like endings. You've been told no more times than you can count. But this Sunday, it will feel like the beginning of something bigger than anything you could have orchestrated. It's the type of day when the music swells, the clouds part, and the timing feels almost too perfect to be real. Yet it is. Everything you've endured has aligned you for a moment like this. You've been the background character in so many scenes, quietly doing the work, silently surviving storms. But now, this scene is about you. You may not notice it at first, but the small things will start to feel different. People will look at you longer. Opportunities will come faster. Conversations will carry more weight. These are the whispers of destiny. They are subtle, but powerful. This Sunday might bring a turning point disguised as an inconvenience. It could look like a delay, a strange message, or a feeling that you should be somewhere you hadn't planned to be. Don't ignore it. Follow the nudges. The universe speaks to the chosen in riddles, not roadmaps. Trust your intuition. There is a very specific frequency aligning just for you. Others might not feel it, or they might dismiss it. But you're not here to follow the crowd. You're here because something about you, your resilience, your spirit, your willingness to keep going, has made you a vessel for divine timing. And divine timing is never random. This Sunday will carry something sacred, something cinematic. It's not a coincidence you're hearing this right now. The people around you may think everything is normal. They might talk about their weekend plans with no awareness of the shift that's coming. But you, chosen one, have always felt things before they happen. You've had that inner knowing since you were young, that feeling that there's more, that something is guiding you, that you were never meant to blend in. That knowing is now sharpening. It's leading you to this specific Sunday, where reality will feel like a scene from a film you didn't audition for, but were always meant to star in. Pay attention to your emotions, your thoughts, your dreams in the days leading up. The signs are already forming, like lights dimming before the opening shot. It might be a conversation with a stranger that opens a door. It could be an email you forgot you sent that finally gets a reply. It might be someone from your past reappearing just as you were about to let go of something. All of these are not accidents. They're cues, perfectly placed by the unseen director of your story. When you look back on it later, you'll see how every little detail of this Sunday was woven into a grander picture. This day will not just pass, it will echo. The chosen ones are often given days that seem quiet on the outside, but shake the foundations of their path forever. This is one of those days. You might feel emotional without understanding why. You might wake up with a heavy chest or an overwhelming sense of excitement that doesn't seem to make sense. That's your soul preparing for a shift. Not everyone will feel this. Not everyone is tuned into the divine timeline, but you are. You've always been. Even when you doubted yourself, even when you tried to walk away from your calling. This is a divine reminder. This Sunday holds the type of moment that films try to capture, but never fully can, because they weren't written for you. This one is. This scene is sacred. If you've been waiting for a confirmation, a sign, a yes from the universe, it's coming. But it might not look like what you expected. The chosen often receive their answers in symbols, in metaphors, in unlikely events. You'll need to watch closely. You'll need to stay grounded, present, and aware. Don't be quick to judge what happens. Let it unfold. Let it teach you. Because this Sunday is not just about something happening to you. It's about revealing something within you that's been buried under layers of survival, disappointment, and silence. It's about remembering what you were sent here to do. You will feel like your life suddenly has a soundtrack, and it will be the melody of purpose rising again. Not everyone will understand what's happening. Some might doubt you, others might dismiss it as coincidence. But you'll know. The inner knowing will be louder than usual. You'll feel it in your chest, in your skin, in the way the light hits the window at just the right moment. That's how divine timing works. It doesn't announce itself with trumpets. It whispers through alignment. And chosen one, your alignment is arriving. This Sunday will move pieces in your life that you didn't even know were part of the puzzle. A scene that seemed stuck will shift. A door that felt locked will open. And you won't need to force it. You'll just need to step into it. When you reflect on your life, you'll remember this Sunday as the day something turned. Maybe not everything will be visible immediately, but the seed will be planted. And in time, it will grow into something beautiful, powerful, and unstoppable. It will be a moment when your story was rewritten, not by your effort, but by your alignment. Not because you tried harder, but because you trusted deeper. And that trust will be your greatest asset this Sunday. The trust to listen. The trust to follow. The trust to believe that everything really is working in your favor, even when it's quiet. Stay grounded. Listen to the little things. Pay attention to what repeats. The universe doesn't shout. It echoes. You'll know what's meant for you. You'll feel it. And you'll realize that this day, this sacred Sunday, was never random. It was promised. And now, it's here. Sometimes the most extraordinary moments in life don't come with grand announcements. They arrive quietly, slipping into our days disguised as ordinary. That's how this Sunday will move. Not like lightning, not like fire, but like wind, felt deeply, seen only in how things around it begin to shift. You might wake up and feel like something is different in the air, like time itself has softened around you. People might speak more gently. The silence might carry more weight. And in that stillness, something ancient begins to whisper to you, not in language, but in knowing. It will feel like walking into a scene that you've seen before, only you haven't. There will be a familiarity, a subtle déjà vu, like your soul has rehearsed this moment 1,000 times in the spaces between lifetimes. That's because it has. The chosen carry memories that don't belong to this life alone. You carry blueprints written in stars, encoded in the very structure of your being. When you step into alignment, those ancient codes start to awaken. This Sunday is a key, one you didn't know you were holding, unlocking pieces of you that have been waiting for this exact moment to come alive. It won't be dramatic for everyone. Some will scroll past this day, never knowing what passed them by. But you're not like them. You were called to feel deeper, to sense more, to live in a reality that most people deny exists. This isn't just sensitivity. It's your compass. And it's why this day will matter. You'll be able to detect the moment the frequency changes, when the light shifts, when a message reaches you, when an emotion you can't explain moves through you like a wave. That is the moment to listen closely. That is the moment when the unseen becomes real. And when that moment comes, don't hesitate. The movie that's unfolding isn't scripted for safety. It's written for transformation. You might be asked to do something that feels bold, to speak when you'd normally stay silent, to go where you'd normally avoid, to forgive when you still feel broken. These are not random emotional urges. They are callings, invitations, openings. If you walk through them, everything changes. Because chosen ones are not passive in their destiny. They are participants. You are being asked to participate in your own divine unfolding. And yes, that may be uncomfortable. There is a reason movie scenes of transformation often involve conflict, decision, courage. That's because the soul grows not in still water, but in the waves. This Sunday might shake you, or move you, or surprise you, but it will not destroy you. It will invite you to rise, to awaken, to accept a role you were always meant to play. You've prepared for this without even knowing it. Every heartbreak, every betrayal, every delay was part of the training. This moment is not a reward. It is a recognition. You were chosen because you didn't quit. There's a rhythm to divine timing. This Sunday carries a frequency not everyone can hear. But those who can, those like you, are being summoned into alignment. And in that alignment, time bends. Things that should have taken years will happen quickly. People who never noticed you will suddenly be drawn to you. Doors you didn't even know existed will open before you. That is the nature of the chosen's path. It bends around your presence once you're in the right vibration. And this Sunday, that vibration reaches its highest pitch yet. You don't need to chase anything. Just tune in. And how do you do that? Through presence, through stillness, through trust. Don't rush to control the day. Don't try to manufacture miracles. Just be awake. Listen with your heart. Watch with your spirit. The cues will come in unexpected forms: a piece of music, a child's laughter, a memory that surfaces without warning. Each moment is a breadcrumb. Each nudge is divine. Follow them. Allow yourself to be guided. The chosen path is not walked by force. It is followed with surrender. This Sunday may bring a crossroads. You may find yourself having to choose between comfort and calling, between fear and faith, between staying hidden and being seen. And that's what movies are made of. The choices that define a character's arc. You are being asked to make such a choice. Not publicly, perhaps, not loudly, but inwardly, deeply. The kind of choice that echoes long after it's made. The kind that shifts your story into a higher realm. What you choose this Sunday will echo. Not because of superstition, but because of energy. Every decision we make radiates. And when a chosen one makes a choice from alignment, the universe responds instantly. Realities rearrange, outcomes shift, destinies awaken. That is the weight of this moment. Not pressure, but power. This Sunday is not about watching what happens. It's about deciding who you will be when it does. You might feel tired the night before. That's normal. You've been carrying energy that is being recalibrated. Your spirit knows what's coming, even if your mind doesn't. You're being prepared for a download, an insight, a moment, a realization that could shift everything. Don't numb yourself. Don't hide from it. Let it come, even if it feels like emotion or discomfort or a wave of thoughts that won't stop. Let it wash through you. That is the cleansing before the clarity. And once it's clear, once you feel that subtle click inside, that moment when everything feels slightly more aligned, act. Say yes to what scares you. Reach out to the person you've been avoiding. Share the truth you've been holding. Say the words you've been rehearsing in your heart. Don't miss this cue. This is your scene. This is your turning point. The lighting is perfect. The timing is divine. And the script? It's already written in your soul. You've walked through shadow long enough. This Sunday is not the end of darkness, but the dawn of light. It is a threshold. You are not crossing it alone. Others like you, chosen and scattered across the world, are stepping into it too. You may not see them, but they're out there, hearing the same call, feeling the same pull, being moved by the same unseen hand. You are not alone in this alignment. You are part of a much larger movement, one that history won't write about, but eternity will remember. This Sunday, let your life become art. Let your presence become a message. Let your steps become sacred. Something is about to begin, and you are ready. You may not realize how long this moment has been coming, not just in the events of the past year, not just in the way your life has unfolded, but in lifetimes of becoming. Chosen ones are not born fully aware. They awaken slowly, painfully, beautifully. This Sunday is not simply a date on the calendar. It is a signal, a code written into your path long before you were aware there was a path at all. And now, the lock is turning. Not by your hands, but by your readiness. You've reached a frequency of surrender, of alignment, that finally makes you available for the next stage of your purpose. You've been on the sidelines long enough. The shadows you've moved through were never meant to be your home. They were a proving ground, a sacred wilderness where the excess was burned away and the truth revealed. And what was revealed, perhaps painfully, is that you are not here to live a small story. You were never meant to simply survive. You were meant to change things by being who you truly are. This Sunday, the veil between what you hoped for and what you are ready to receive begins to thin. But be warned, when it comes, it will require your full presence. There's a reason movies build tension before the breakthrough. The discomfort is the opening. The chaos is the catalyst. If this Sunday feels strange or uncertain, that's not a mistake. It means the scene is building. The energy is peaking. The story is nearing its reveal. Do not run from discomfort. Sit with it. Breathe through it. Trust that your discomfort may be your calling in disguise. You've mastered the art of hiding, of shrinking, of waiting. Now, the universe is asking you to show up, not in arrogance, but in certainty, in the quiet confidence of someone who knows they are finally in the right place at the right time. You may be asked to speak truth, to walk away from something that no longer aligns, to step into a space where you feel exposed. It will feel unfamiliar, but that's how every new chapter begins. The chosen are not protected from discomfort. They are trusted with it. And this Sunday will reveal just how deeply you've been trusted. The choices before you will not be easy, but they will be clean. You will know in your spirit what to choose, even if your mind trembles. This is not a test, it is a revealing, and you are ready to be revealed. You've tried to time your life before. You've made plans, asked for signs, tried to predict what's coming next. But this moment is not one you could plan for. It arrives on its own clock, with its own rhythm. You cannot manufacture it. You can only step into it. It might be a single conversation that opens the floodgates, a moment of stillness that shakes you to your core, a sense of clarity that sweeps through your body like wind through open doors. You don't need to understand it. You only need to honor it. And honoring it means refusing to downplay your role in this story. You are not a side character in your own life. You were not sent here to support everyone else's awakening while abandoning your own. You are the one who walks first, who sees first, who feels the pulse of the future before anyone else. And because of that, the universe sends you messages early. This Sunday is one of those messages. Don't ignore it. Don't minimize it. Don't ask for someone else to confirm it. You already know. The path ahead will not be straight. There may be moments of doubt, days that still feel heavy. But after this Sunday, something inside you will be different. You will have touched a layer of truth that you can't unfeel. You will have seen a glimpse of what's possible when you stop resisting the role you were meant to play. And that glimpse will stay with you. It will guide your choices. It will shape your words. It will call you into places you never thought you'd go, but were always meant to. You may lose some people on this journey. Not everyone will understand your shift. Some will be threatened by your clarity. Others will try to tether you to who you used to be. Let them go. Release the need to be understood. This Sunday is not about being liked. It's about being aligned. And alignment sometimes requires solitude. But you will not be alone. You will begin to attract those who recognize the light in your eyes, who speak the language of transformation, who carry the same fire in their bones. The tribe of the chosen is scattered, but never absent.